continue that theme, coming up, superstar of Stranger Things, Finn Wolfhard is going to be here. Dear Evan Hansen legend, Ben Platt's going to be here. How about an actual World Cup winner? Parks and Recreation's Aziz Ansari. Plus, the nation's favourites, Ant Dec. And music from singer-songwriter for Non-Blondes, Linda Perry's going to be here too. You might not believe our next guest is on this show, but hey, stranger things have happened. It's time to welcome with a grin, it's Mr. Finn Wolfhard. Hey, Finn. How are you, mate? Oh, my God. So good to meet you. Oh, my gosh. It is buzzing here. Is it true that you shared a lift with Ben Platt?
I did. Yeah. He said, he gave me a hug and he said, "Happy morning, radio."
Happy morning, I know.
Yeah,
Sorry about that. It's what we do.
No, yeah.
Never has one of our elevators fizzed with more fame than you and Ben Platt in that lift.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a hard time believing that.
No, not in the same elevator, not at the same
Sure. All separate elevators.
Yeah, I mean, we've had like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Tom Hanks in, but they didn't get in the same elevator.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Finn, I got to tell you, I told you outside, your album Fire from the Hip, it confirms that only young dudes can make music for young dudes. It's so good. I listened to it 5 times yesterday, and I am not blowing smoke where the sun don't shine, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
It is so
Thank
good. There's an embargo on it. We can't play it till July the 10th, otherwise you get thrown in jail, but I'm willing to risk. I want to play it all.
We can leak it, yeah.
I want to play it all. It's so good. I mean, you've been in bands before, but this is a solo album.
Yeah, solo record.
How long did it take? Where did you do it? What was the vibe?
Made it at a studio in Minnesota called Pachyderm, which is where like Nirvana recorded in utero. Like that's the most famous record I think that came out of there. Great energy and like great history, and so. Yeah, recorded there. It was like a 2-week process. It was freezing cold. So every time you go outside, I'd never been in cold before like that, where like your nose hair would freeze up like every time you went outside. So it was a real vibe.
Because it's such a sunny album.
I know it's a real summer record.
Yeah, and you've been doing this forever, haven't you?
Yeah, since I was I've been playing music since I was like 7 maybe, but I didn't start touring or anything like that until 15 or 16.
So you are first and foremost a musician.
Yeah, I started playing music before anything else.
And is it true that you took your guitar with Stranger Things? You used to take your guitar around?
Yeah, I used to take my guitar. Well, I mean, not maybe to set. I was too embarrassed to take it to set, but I definitely was influenced by a lot of the cast on that, because obviously Joe Keery, who's on the show, he's like a musician, and you know his songs are blowing. You know, he's an amazing musician.
You're 23. How many albums you had out?
Including EPs, it's like I think this is my 6th.
Wow, 23 years old. So you're like killing Mbappe at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Talking of the World Cup, you're through to the knockout.
I know, it's great. For us, it's like the most amazing thing ever.
Okay, let's hear it for our official Canadian football correspondent.
I would say, like, I've seen videos throughout the whole world. It's really uniting people, it seems. Like, people are really excited.
Yeah.
And so it's cool to see Canada, so many people coming to Canada and, like... Yeah. Just
after your opening game, I thought they're my second team. Do you know the whole thing about second teams? Do you have second teams?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, England is probably my. Yeah. And you guys you guys tied. Is it Ghana?
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Yeah.
In fact, it was bad.
Right.
It was the worst game of the World Cup so far. Yeah, go us.
Second team, first team.
Do you have any experience of UK football teams?
I've gone and seen a Brentford game because West. I was shooting a film and it was the closest place, and my dad and I would walk past the stadium. We'd hear cheers, and so Brentford sort of became our team.
Yeah, I've been tempted to go Brentford.
It's fun.
Yeah, I didn't.
They're a great team now. Yeah,
great team, doing really well. Finn, we're going to play True or False, right?
Okay.
But you're going to host it.
Oh.
Okay, so these are questions about you, and I've got to say whether they're true or false.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Because you like it. Lots of interviews like this happen now, don't they?
Yeah. True or false? I would not have been born if it wasn't for the Stone Roses.
That is a true story.
Yes, it is. It is.
Tell us why.
That is because so my mom and dad, they had a very meet cute story, a very like romantic comedy story. Is my mom and dad lived right beside each other in an apartment complex in Toronto, and they used to hear each other playing music through the wall, and they both kind of realized that they had the same music taste. So my dad would hear through the wall my mom playing a Stone Roses record. My dad loved Stone Roses, and so it became this thing where it would be like they'd listen to each other's music over the wall. It's very, honestly, sickening.
It's great.
How sweet that is.
If the Stone Roses hadn't formed a band,
I wouldn't be here.
You wouldn't be.
Isn't that crazy? No, isn't that crazy?
Mad.
Yeah.
I have my own version of that. If Ant Dec hadn't have organised a golf tournament, none of our kids would be here.
Really?
Yeah. Well, 4 of our kids wouldn't be here.
Wow.
Because me and my wife.
That's where you met.
A golf tournament.
Wow.
Yeah. So Stone Roses and golf. Woohoo! Woohoo! All right. Question number 2.
True or false? When I was directing a movie and shooting a bank robbery scene, there was an actual bank robbery.
I'm gonna go true.
Yep, that's true as well. And it was technically it wasn't a bank. It was a convenience store. It was like a shop.
Right.
I was shooting a scene for a short film, and it's a scene where a guy goes in and robs the place. And as we were filming, a guy came in with like a fake gun, and he was so weirded out that he even was like, I can't be here anymore. So he walked in, and you can see like my friend Billy on the camera. He's like looking around, and the guy's just sort of wigged out. I think he was on some kind of substance.
He was definitely on CCTV, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, he was on
camera.
That kind of camera, essentially. And he stormed away, and it was the most insane. And because I was so focused on trying to get everything done, I was like, okay, cool, let's keep going, let's go again. And my friends were like, no, we will not go again. We were robbed. So yeah, that's true.
So he had a fake gun.
He had a fake gun, and we had a fake gun. And this is the thing that I totally forgot about, was that our main actor, Artoon, hit instinctually when the man came in with the fake gun. He just turned around with his fake gun, and so it was like a fake gun standoff. Like they had both started pointing the guns at each other, and I was like, he could have thought, honestly, maybe the guy that came in to rob it maybe thought that it was a real gun because of just how weird the situation was. But I was like, that is the dumbest thing I think I've ever been a part of.
That is so mad.
Should I do another one?
If you don't mind.
Okay. True or false? I'm a guitar junkie. I'm glad it's that kind of junkie. Especially when it comes to Fender guitars, and I will be bidding for one of Johnny Marr's guitars in his upcoming mega auction.
I'm guessing you didn't know about his auction from the way you read that out, but actually you've now read about it and think you might bid on one of those guitars.
See, I didn't know that Johnny Marr was selling a guitar, and now I want one.
Yeah.
I gotta actually look into this, because if it's an 80s Rick, that's what I've been...
He's selling 100 of his guitars.
Oh,
at Christie's in New York.
Maybe one of them is...
Actually, they're being sold here, but they're currently on display in Christie's in New York.
Are you helping Johnny right now?
It's so funny. It's so funny, because we talked about this yesterday, because I want to get him on the show to talk about it. He's coming on anyway in August. And we do know each other. He's played a couple of festivals with us, and he's so good. He's done loads of stuff for charity for us. And I had his number, and I lost Johnny Marr's number.
Whoa. What a bleep. What a bleep.
What an idiot.
Well, I saw him, I went to the Gorillaz concert the other night, and he was on stage for so much of it.
I know.
It was amazing.
What he does with the guitar. I mean, I've been very fortunate to be at the side of a stage when he's playing, and he really, truly is at one with that guitar. And you can't see where he ends and the guitar begins. And sometimes the guitar starts playing him.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? In fact, it's weird just talking about it now.
True or false, my favorite band, and the band I could listen to all day, is the Rolling Stones.
False.
Yeah. That is false. I do love so much the Rolling Stones, by the way. This is not a slight on them. But yeah, the Beatles are the best. Yeah! They're the best band of all time, but the Stones are one of the best rock bands.
Yes.
I would say that they're the best rock band of all time.
So one of your pub sort of bar drunken pub ammo quiz questions is always Beatles or Stones. It's a great discussion. But everybody who says Stones is just lying.
Yeah.
They're just lying. They want to be noticed. They want to be seen.
Yeah, I think also some people maybe there's a more of a danger element with the Stones. That I think people maybe are it's cool to like the Stones, which it is. It's like the difference between, a personality type like Ringo and Keith Richards, very different personalities.
yeah.
And so, yeah, some people are just maybe more into the...
Yeah, I mean, the real question would be the Beatles or the Who, because that's the real question.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so it's always great to be asked a drunken pub question and just answer it with a question, and everybody gets confused because they're so drunk and it doesn't matter. And this has been the amazing Finn Wolfhard. What a guy. All right, still to come on TFI tonight, Hollywood funny man Aziz Ansari is going to be here. Ant Dec, Broadway legend, and of course, dear Evan Hansen, Ben Platt's going to be here. And the actual World Cup winner. Any idea who that's going to be? All right, we'll find out later. An actual World Cup winner on the show. Now, taking us to the break, it's our first summer banger, Jamiroquai with Virtual Insanity. And Ben Platt's going to be on the show. Plus an actual World Cup winning legend. Any idea who's going to be? Balls! Yeah, we're liking the balls. Not like back in the 90s though, is it, Will?
Oh, 90s, now I'm interested.
I know you are. Look at all the balls you had then. Hey! Spot a ball that you'd like and keep your eye on it. Are you ready? Okay. Let's hear some music. Let's have some music for this. And let's release the ball! It's time to welcome a Tony, Grammy and Emmy-winning Broadway superstar who's now bringing his talents back to the West End. Midnight at the Never Get opens at the Menia Chocolate Factory on July the 11th. So, would you look at that? It's Ben Platt.
That's a nice morning welcome.
Oh my, well you're very welcome. Since we last talked, you got married.
I did.
To your lovely hubbarand.
Yes, and he's going to be here this summer as well. He's doing a play at Soho Theatre.
Nice.
Called Hit Machine with this actor Josh Radnor, so we get to do our kind of joint London summer for the first time.
So that works, doesn't it?
It's amazing. The universe really smiled.
Yeah, and as you deserve it to smile upon you.
Oh, that's nice.
Here's my question about your wedding.
Yeah.
Was it, and you, okay, Ben will know why I'm asking this question. You may not, guys. You may not at home. Was it sweaty enough?
Oh, it was too sweaty. It was.
Hang on.
It was September 1st in New York, like I said, so it was pretty.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of the ceremony, we were so emotionally overheated that we took off our coats because we were like, "This is too much. We need to not be melting before we've even started."
But you have said in the past that the all good weddings, or you can tell a good wedding from how sweaty it is.
That's correct. Once the dancing starts, everyone should be drenched.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yours was too sweaty.
Well, just before, I wanted to look nice for the pictures when we're like saying the vows and
right,
stuff.
Okay.
So I was like already wet. But then once you start doing the dancing, it's sort of like the grosser the pictures look, the better.
Okay, all right. So let's just update that, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. So a wedding is only as good as how much people sweat after the nuptials.
On the dance floor. That's
okay,
right.
on the dance floor.
That's right.
All right. Did you put the coats back on, or did you take everything off? Or?
No, they were gone forever.
Were you naked by the end of the wedding? Was everybody naked by the end of the wedding?
Well, maybe at like the 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
At some point, okay. First night and all that. Ben, look, you're in Midnight at the Never Get. Opens Monday, July 20th until 12th of September. I don't know anything about it. We couldn't go and see it because it's not ready yet. What's going on? What's going down? How is it in good shape?
Yeah, we're getting there. We're starting to do some run-throughs. It's a new musical that was written by a really, really talented composer friend of mine, Mark Sonnenblick. He just won the Oscar for his song Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters.
That's an Oscar, everyone.
We wrote some music together on a film I made called Theater Camp,
Yeah.
and it's his piece. He wrote the book, music and lyrics. It's about this kind of dive bar in the late '60s in New York City in the West Village, sort of the queer cabaret culture. This kind of torch song singer telling the story of his former flame through his cabaret.
I love the way you describe it. Round of applause for that. Come on, that was pretty good. You've done loads of tours, you've done loads of albums. What was that residency you did? Didn't you do a big residency?
Yeah, so I did a residency at the Palace Theater on Broadway. They closed it for a while, renovated it, and then reopened it. And it used to be the home to Josephine Baker residency, Judy Garland, of course, Liza Minnelli. So it was sort of in the tradition of the kind of one person show.
And what about like the other amazing female songstresses like Barbra Streisand and people? Have you met? How many have you met? Who have you met?
Speaking my language.
Exactly.
Yeah, Babs I've met. Barbara came to see Evan Hansen.
Babs? Oh, stop it now. Just calm down.
We all call her Babs.
Oh, do we? Do we all call her Babs? I think we get chucked out if we call her Babs. When did you risk the Babs?
She came to see Evan Hansen, and she came backstage afterwards. And
gosh!
Couldn't have been lovelier. We had a nice conversation about how to cry and sing at the same time because she's pretty amazing at that. If you've seen Funny Girl.
Oh my gosh! Did you know she was in?
I did. Well, so at the beginning of the run, I didn't realize how many famous people would be coming through once it became a thing. So in the beginning, I wasn't hearing, but then Meryl was there, and I didn't know she was there, and so I'm in the middle of the scene, and I'm sort of looking to the left, and all of a sudden I see Meryl Streep, and it really tripped me up. And so from that point forward, I was like, I would like a written list before every show of who is going to be in the audience. I'd rather have the information. I'm a very anxious person, so I'd rather just know the information, no surprises, and then I can do my best.
That's interesting, isn't it? Because you say you want the list so you don't get thrown.
Yes.
But then if I were you, I would then get the list and I would have to start looking. So it could be off-putting, but in a different way.
Well, no, because eventually you sort of know where they put those people, so it's like I always knew generally where they were going to be.
Are they particularly starry spots? Then?
Yeah, exactly. The nice house seats, the center,
the sound,
exactly on the aisle in case they need to get out,
where they can see and not be seen,
exactly,
all that kind of stuff. And do they always come back?
Usually, yes.
Yeah.
People were very, very generous. Very
all
sweet.
right. And does that ever get normal?
No. I mean, not with somebody like Barbara or Meryl.
Babs.
I'm so sorry, Babs.
Babs too.
Yeah, not with people. I mean, those things will never be normal, which is why we do it, because it does never get normal.
Grace's come back, Barbara. By the way, when we say come back, we mean go and visit the person who's been performing on stage in the dressing room.
You said the greatest?
Yeah.
I mean, Barbara, Beyonce came as well.
Barbara, Beyonce, I've got another beef here. Behave. Jeez.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing.
Beyonce?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And did any of them know the song, so they attempted to join in?
It was early at that point, so no, but I'm sure I would hope now that some of them know.
Because there's that whole thing about should the audience sing along to musicals or not, and some people don't like it, some people
Depends.
don't. If it's Beyonce, you're not going to say, excuse me, love. If you don't pipe down, you got to leave.
By all means, please chime in. No, yeah, Evan Hansen sort of there's like a dark, it's sort of a dark vibe, so I don't know about, but like at Mamma Mia towards the end, I think it's fine to sing.
Yeah, I think so too. When you've got a great run like Evan Hansen going on, you do have to contemplate, don't you? At some point, this has got to end.
Yeah.
How do you calibrate that judgment?
Well, I think it came right at the time when I started to experiment with songwriting from my own
hard drugs
with narcotics. Yes,
that pretty much did it.
Smooth, yeah, really smooth the transition. No, I had started to songwrite from my own perspective because, like you're saying, I had done I had just spent a lot of time in that character and really devoted a lot of my mind space to it. So I think for me the transition was very helpful to then be writing my own stories and making my own music and starting to create albums of my own, because it just helped me to sort of transition away from that persona and then sort of prepare myself to hopefully play other things, which I have over the past.
The one, the only Ben Platt, yeah! What a lovely man. Ben Platt! Okay, now what's better than one national treasure? Any idea?
No idea.
How about two national treasures? Here's Ant Dec. Welcome to our little show.
Cheers.
And by the way, I'm a great fan of your show. I love your show on Saturday mornings. It's a fantastic show. And that's why we asked you on. Have you seen this? They're rocking. They're flying on TV, by the way. Reminds me of the good old days of Tiswas. That's what it's like, SMTV. So who's on tomorrow's show?
We got Jerry Halliwell down tomorrow.
Yep.
Come down being chums.
No, I don't want to be on it, though. No, because I just want to watch. I want to watch how you do it, because you're the new kings of television.
Who said that?
Me, just.
All right, cheers.
Yeah, no, I think it's fantastic.
No, come down. Be in it. Be in chums. Be in next door. We have people move in next door.
Well, if you'll have me, I'll be there.
Right, okay.
We'd love you to be on.
Okay, but I've got to scoot off after, because I've got a radio show to do.
I've heard it. It's good.
You like it?
Yeah, we like it a lot.
Thank you. Now, you know I tipped you this week for a job.
Did you?
Did you?
Yeah. Do you know about
What
this?
job? No.
I think you should take over the Radio on Breakfast show when Zoe leaves.
Do you reckon?
So I'll tell you what. Zoe wipes the floor with me in the ratings, and she's not very good. So if you two did it,
I think you're going to say if we took it, then you'd win.
No, not at all. Would you fancy that? Would you do that?
I'd love to do it. Yeah. We've always wanted to do a bit of radio, haven't we? We've done little bits before, but and we've never been asked to do anything.
We've done little pilot shows and stuff, but never anything proper.
Well, I think. Have you not? Is there any foundation in the room that I've started? Have you had any contact?
Nobody's asked us.
Well, hopefully now.
Would you listen to them in the morning? Yeah.
Would you?
Well, sod you then. Johnny Vaughan would be quite good at it as well, but
I like Johnny Vaughan.
I think you're better because you're sort of younger.
Yeah.
It's important to be younger.
I'd like to do it.
I was younger once.
Once upon a time.
Oh yeah. Is it true that you have a sex band before the show on a Friday night?
This?
Not really. It's just that our girlfriends don't stay on a Friday because we get up at 5 on a Saturday morning,
Right.
so it's not really that good for them. So obviously we don't.
Sex band between.
Nah.
No, between us. Oh no, we still do it on a Friday night.
Yeah. You're all loved up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And is it also true that that no woman has ever come between you?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not going to answer that one.
You just have, mate.
It's true. No.
What's it like, when you go up?
What, when
now you've got steady girlfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who they are. They don't get talked about much, do they?
No.
Or in the paper.
No, we keep them in their place.
I didn't mean that. I love you. All right. It's him. He's really bad. Shocking.
You used to live together, didn't you?
Yeah,
and now you live separately, but close still.
We live 2 doors down from each other. We bought 2 houses next to each other.
So you really did like the monkeys and the double deckers and the goodies. You lived together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Who was the scruffiest? Who was the
him.
Me.
Yeah. Were you like the girl?
I was the more domesticated one.
And he was the girl as well.
And you worked
I've done
together.
the cooking and all that sort of stuff.
And you worked together at the same time.
Yeah.
So did you have rows? Did you have blazing rows?
No, it wasn't.
Have you ever had a row where you think you might split up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a fight once in a
What, a punch-up?
yeah, in a lift in Spain.
It was. we were doing. Remember GMTV done the roadshow
Done it
thing
in the
around
sun.
Spain, and
Yeah,
they did. We done it there, and we'd stayed up all night, and we had a fight in the lift.
So who's the hardest then?
This is probably me.
I would say you're definitely the hardest. You scare me, yeah.
Do you reckon?
He's a skunk eye sometimes.
He's feisty though. He's feisty
he?
when he gets going. All right.
But he's one of those, isn't he?
All you have to do is just pull my jumper over my head.
I'm the same. We're just soft and stupid.
Yeah.
But that's all right. So listen, you've come a long way.
Yeah.
And you've been around for what, 12 years now together?
Just about that, yeah.
A lot of people hung around with you. People still live near your family, and so we asked them to call the radio show this morning, whilst we've still got a few listeners. And we asked them to tell us their names, and you've got to try and remember or draw them back from your subconscious.
Oh, you're joking.
What about John Golden's girlfriend, Leslie Kitchen? He called the show. Leslie Kitchen. Does anybody know what Leslie Kitchen used to do?
John whose girlfriend?
John Golden's girlfriend, Leslie Kitchen.
Kitchen. What's a clue?
Nah.
She used to teach you to ride.
Oh, teach me to ride.
Teach you to
I
ride?
had to ride a horse in Bite Grove.
No, it's Stanley at the coffee riding school. She said it was you.
Me?
Yeah. Okay.
I can't ride.
All right, well, Paul Ben. Who's Paul Ben from your past? Recent past.
Paul Ben.
Yeah.
Mr. Ben.
No?
Nah.
His beavers were on your show. What about this? Ben Punter's uncle, Peter Ford. He went round to your house one day and did something. What did he do?
Oh,
Peter Ford.
put our alarms up.
Yay! Ah, Ant Dec, 2 national treasures!
2 national treasures! Give us 2 national treasures!
You're still even on the sauce for about 12 days, you know. All right. Still to come, comedian Aziz Ansari's going to be here. Plus, a classic World Cup interview with a World Cup winner. Any idea who it is yet? Come on.
Zombie! Gordon Banks.
Gordon Banks, not Gordon Banks, but you're close. Ooh. You're getting warmer now. Taking us into the break with another summer banger. It's top loaded with Dancing in the Moonlight. Still to come, Aziz Ansari is going to be here from Parks and Recreation. Also, we have Linda Perry playing live from Four Non-Blondes. What's up? Plus an actual World Cup winner on this show before the end of the show. Not Dino Zoff, you Zoff. All right, Will's here, yeah! Hey, Will, are you ready for a game of TFI Trump's World Cup special?
Here I am.
Oh, football special, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, who've you got first? Go on.
Okay, I've got Chris gets every question wrong on a question of sport.
I've got Gary Lineker tries to guess the price of a banana. Fun factor?
97.
52. Run question of sport if you must.
Number 1, which First Division ground overlooks the boat race course?
Pickles the dog.
No. Fulham. Who did the Czech Republic beat in the semi-final of Euro 96?
Pickles the dog.
The answer's France. Who found the stolen World Cup in 1966?
Steve Bill. Sorry, Pickles the dog.
Okay, George Best flies the FA Cup over a Lego model of Wembley Stadium.
Sean Bean wows everyone with his keepy uppy.
That was good. Fun factor?
81.
89! Let's make TV history by floating the FA Cup over the Lego model of Wembley Stadium. It's the FA Cup! That was good. Les Ferdinand talks to a talking Christmas tree. Fun factor, 99. 99!
I mean, that was an excellent bit. I remember it very clearly. However, Chris and TFI FC get beaten by the England women's team.
Okay, fun factor?
100.
Run the film.
It's the Gareth Southgate of the boys, me. Terrible penalty. Great save. Okay, then I've got no idea where the ball is at all. Now, this is a great goal. Watch this class, total class. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, our next guest is an Emmy and Golden Globe winning genius of all trades, from mega telly to massive movies. So let's get all starry with Aziz Ansari. Aziz, we love you, Aziz Ansari.
Oh, what a nice welcome. Thanks so much.
When did you get back from New York?
I just got back yesterday.
If you look at your sort of the chronology of your work, it's beautiful because it seems to work because you did a big tour before Parks and Rec, 2007-2008, Parks and Rec 2009-2015, and then straight into Master of None.
Yep.
Mum and Dad got involved.
My mom and dad played my mom and dad in the show. Yeah. Happy Father's Day, belated.
It's so funny. The stories you tell about your dad in particular, who just has his own take on acting, doesn't he?
Oh, my dad, you know, I asked my parents to play my parents because I auditioned people and it didn't feel quite right. You know, I was trying to capture something specific about that generation of immigrant parents, Indian immigrant parents. And so I asked them if they would do it. And, you know, my dad was like, yeah. Like his dream has been to act. This is what he's been waiting for.
What does he actually do for a living?
He's a gastroenterologist.
Yes, he is.
So he's normally.
And your mum's she's a medical lady, so does she?
She works in my office. Works in the office with my dad.
Right.
She's like the office manager. But my dad is a gastroenterologist. So he normally does colonoscopies. That's like his bread and butter is his colonoscopy.
Which involves a camera.
Yeah, yeah, it's a little bit different shoot. Yeah, and so I didn't find this out until later on, but like he'd always wanted to kind of be in acting and things like that. And so whenever I asked him to do this, he was so excited. And then I had a mom character. My mom was like, "I'm not gonna do it." And then we had somebody, but it just didn't feel right. And I was like, "I'm trying to capture like you guys' real thing." And so I really begged my mom to do it, and she of course came through for me. And then my dad just had the best time. And my mom just really didn't enjoy it. And then, she had fun, but she was like, next season...
embrace it like your dad did, shall we say.
Yeah, she was like, next season, say the mom is at a wedding.
And also, recently, SNL UK obviously started here.
Oh, yeah.
Did I hear correctly? Did you attend the first day recording of our first ever SNL UK?
I did.
How come?
Because I'm friendly with the SNL people, you know, and I knew they were doing this show, and I was excited to see what they were going to do. And I'll tell the story that I maybe shouldn't tell. So I go to the taping, and it's their first show,
ever.
And so like all these like bigwigs from networks and stuff, people I know from America, whatever, were there, and people were a little bit like, oh, because not everybody knows that I spend a lot of time here. So there was some, oh, whoa, what are you doing here? And I was like, oh, no, my wife works in London. I spend a lot of time here, so I just came to support, whatever. And there was some lady who saw me, one of these network people, and she's like, oh, my God, you're here. And I'm like, yeah, I'm here. And she's like, and you're hosting in a couple of weeks. And I was like, oh, no, she thinks I'm Riz Ahmed. And I was like, oh, no. But... I don't think that's like racist or whatever though. Like I just think like people make mistakes. So, I was just being funny about it, and I was like, oh yeah, don't worry, I didn't call HR, you still got your job. But
there's still time.
Yeah.
You are trying for children.
Oh yeah.
And there's a lot.
That is part of like my show or whatever. He didn't inappropriately.
Yeah, no,
he didn't like cross some line.
It's going somewhere. It's all right. I think I know where the line is. It's somewhere here.
You're having fertility struggles.
Yeah.
It's a way different tone all of a sudden.
However, there are stories there, aren't there, about you going to certain clinics and being late for things. And
oh my God.
It doesn't matter. No, we can go there.
I've been doing these kind of
Ramesh, you got on Ramesh's show.
I was doing Ramesh Ranganathan's, who I'd never met before, and I was so excited to meet as a fellow comedian, Southeast Asian. And I was doing this podcast, and I had to do some fertility stuff where I basically had to go give a donation of my stuff to be frozen. And so we were trying to arrange the travel with his team. They were like, hey, can you get here at 2:30? And I was like, well, I got an appointment at 1:45, and, that shouldn't take that long. And, I'll get in the car at 2, and I'll be there at 2:30. And then for whatever reason, I don't know, the guy before me, he was really taking his time in there, so I didn't leave.
So the guy before you, yeah? Are we going with that?
I didn't get in the car till like 2:20, but I told them, I was like joking around about this. I was like, yeah, I just got to do this. It'll take me like 5 minutes. So they're all sitting in the studio like, man, it's really taking him a long time to get that done. What's he doing in there?
Right, you're still going with the other. I heard you were the first appointment in the afternoon.
Oh my God. Come on, get out of here, Chris.
So great, Aziz Ansari. All right, still to come, a classic interview with an actual World Cup winner. Any idea who it might be? Come on. I'll give you a clue. It's not Jurgen Klinsmann. All right, still to come, Linda Perry from Four Non-Blondes performs live. Now taking it to the break with the summer banger. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's Pet Shop Boys with New York City Boy.
This is your reward day, 'cause you're a new
still to come, one of the world's biggest singer-songwriters, Linda Perry, who wrote the song Beautiful for Christina Aguilera and has a great story about that, performing live in our studio, which is great. But now we've been teasing him all our show. He's an actual World Cup winner. Please welcome some superb TFI gold to a brilliant player, one of two brothers who appeared in the same World Cup final and won the World Cup for their country. He also took Ireland to 2 World Cups. It's the amazing
Big Bad Jack Charlton. Here he is. Do you like that?
Oh,
this is exactly the same, isn't it, as in 1966?
No, it isn't actually. The one in 66 had little holes in it.
Little what?
Air holes.
Holes?
Holes.
Okay, all right, I'm sorry. Well, I wish that they had air holes in it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. How hot is it in here exactly, would you say, Jack?
How
hot is it in here?
Well, in this room, it is ridiculously hot. Yeah. I normally head for Alaska at this time of the year, and this is out of my...
It's unbelievable, isn't it? Does this bring back memories of Orlando and that stupid World Cup where you played at 12 o'clock in 110 degrees?
It was a bit hotter than that actually on the grass. 120 degrees on the grass, they told me.
Now, was that the most stupid World Cup final series ever?
Well, it had to be. I mean... We would like to have played up in Boston, but we got stuck down in Orlando. And I mean, when you woke up in the morning, you looked out the bedroom window and there wasn't a cloud in the sky, and you thought, we're kicking off at 12:30.
Yeah.
And then you got to the stadium and they were carrying people out, and they even had showers for people to walk through.
Really? What?
But they didn't have any showers for the players.
Members of the crowd?
Yes.
Now, why did they kick off at 12:30 in that Syrian? Why didn't they just move it to evening times?
Well, mainly because of television.
But you got really angry about that, and we remember those scenes on the touchline where you were shouting at the officials because you were trying to get bags of water to your players. Now, it actually looked like you'd just been to the fair and won a couple of goldfish. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It does, honestly.
Well, I kept throwing bottles onto them on the field, and the referee kept picking them up and throwing them back off again.
But you got a fine 10,000 quid for that, didn't you?
8.
£8?
Well, I don't know who paid it. I didn't pay it.
For trying to keep your players alive?
Well, it said in the letters that we got that the players must receive water every 50 minutes or they're liable to go into a coma from which they were not liable to recover. Right. And then they stopped us doing it.
It's hardly sport, is it, really?
Well, they introduced all sorts of stupid rules. I mean, they introduced a rule that when you can give players water, it's when you're treating somebody on the field for an injury. Right. But then they took these wagons on, and as soon as a player fell down, the wagon was on, picked him up, put him on, and got him off.
And all he wanted was some water, and he still didn't get any water.
If they'd given us just 10 or 15 seconds, then to give a bottle around, and there would have been no problem.
Is that the angriest you've been in football, that day on the touchline?
Yeah, I think so. It was mainly because we were struggling at the time. We were getting beat, and I wanted 11 players on the park, and there was about a 10-minute period where John Ulrich wasn't on the park. But I didn't notice that because I was sort of stood away from where the fourth official was. And then all of a sudden, I said to Charlie, what's the problem? And Charlie said, the FIFA officials took the sheet off me, and he's gone to phone upstairs to see if John Ulrich is on the official sheet. Right. And I said, well, where's John? He said, he stood there. I said, he should be on the park.
Oh, that's what I remember that scene as well. He got really angry as well, didn't he? John got really angry.
I didn't, and then I looked at the official.
You were psycho for a while, weren't you? You turned psycho. Hit him. No, but you were mad, weren't you?
Well, he came towards me and he pushed me, actually. And the one thing you're not allowed to do was push people, and he pushed me.
And that was bang out of order?
It was bang out of order.
Did he get fined?
I don't know. He was an Egyptian. That was all the problem.
Oh, wow. You should have known.
That was the problem. He was an Egyptian and he couldn't pronounce Ulrich to the guy upstairs in the office.
So that's it then?
And that was all it was about, because he was an Egyptian and couldn't speak English.
Flipping Egyptians, eh? Ruining your game in the World Cup. For 2 years getting an Egyptian comes along, that's the end of that?
That's the end of that, yeah. I never saw the thing on television until about 3 years ago when my son Peter brought a copy back from Russia, where he'd been working in the casino. And I sat and watched it. And the memories came flooding back to me.
Was it as you remembered? Because I've read that you've forgotten a lot of what went on there.
The main thing that came through to me was what a good player I was.
Right. You also had a couple of tips with the referee that day, didn't you?
One or two. Well, I jumped up.
1 or 2, that's all, man.
Well, I jumped up to head a ball, it bounced, and I jumped up and headed the ball, and then I fell on top of someone, and he gave a free kick, and they equalised in the last minute. Probably the best thing that could have happened, because it went on to be a World Cup final that everyone remembers. Yeah. With the extra time and all the other bits, it became exceptional to this day. Had we gone and won 2-1, who knows, it would have been written off as just another World Cup final.
Was it the best day of your life?
From start to finish, yes.
Jack Charlton, what a legend. All right, it's time for another legend now, this time of rock and roll. She's written songs for Adele, Gwen Stefani, Alicia Keys, a song for Ringo Starr last week. Wow. Please welcome Linda Perry. Linda, thanks so much for being here. You're so welcome. I saw your film last night, Let It Die Here, and it features that great story about your song Beautiful that you wrote for Christina Aguilera. Can you tell us a bit more about that, please?
I never let managers, friends, you know, like the posse, whatever, anybody, record labels into my studio.
Good.
So that particular day, she was like, can I just please bring a friend? And I'm like, all right, whatever. So she brings a friend, and right then, as we start, you know, I start playing piano and she starts singing. She looks at her friend. She's like, don't look at me. And I knew, I got goosebumps from that. I'm like, oh, this song is for her. She's just as insecure as I am.
Yeah.
And I knew I was going to keep that bit. And then when she sang it, it was the perfect vocal. There was a couple things that we went and punched in on the bridge, but that was it. Then she was like, I can sing this song better. And I'm like, I know you can, but that's why we're not going to do it, because you're going to ruin it. So for 7 months, she begged me, please let me just try. So finally, a week before the album had to be turned in, we went into the studio. I went, okay, go ahead, push record. And she's just like, you know, like already like 100. Went from like 0 to 100 within the first 15 seconds. And I just stopped it. And I just started laughing. I'm like, and she started laughing. She's like, you're right. I was just about to ruin the song.
Oh my gosh.
So that's her demo vocal that she, you know, Christina's a perfectionist.
Yeah.
And she heard all the flaws, but I told her that's why it's so great.
What a story. Some story. Playing us out tonight. Please welcome back Linda Perry, the great Linda Perry from Four Non-Blondes, performing her all-time smash hit, What's Up? Good night!